Hi, thanks for coming. My name is Matt Patterson, and I've been the acting teacher for this semester with Asher, Sasha, and Mateo. They've been really great kids, and what we focused on this semester was the actor as storyteller, and that acting at its core is really about telling stories and bringing them to life on the stage, and always making the story kind of the central theme. And so what we worked on was we did some story work, we did some fairy tale work, and then for Halloween, we started to tell scary stories. And so I don't really have a full-on performance for you, but I wanted to kind of show you today what our process has been through this semester and how it's kind of guided what we were doing and how we might take that into the next semester. And so what I found out pretty quickly was that all these guys have pretty great and creative imaginations. So there was always a lot of ideas and imagination flowing throughout the process. So the first thing we're going to see, Sasha, why don't you come out on center stage? Bring your chair. So in October, we did scary stories. And so I'd like Sasha to tell you her story about, well, you tell me, what's the name of the story? Speak up.
Bloody Mary.
All right, this is the story of Bloody Mary. So tell the story.
Once there was a girl named Mary. She always thought she was beautiful, and she was. And when she was in her room, she was looking at herself. She had a sister, and she was a really neat person
And why was the sister mean to her?
because she was jealous.
Ah, okay.
And her sister, she walked the door, grabbed a match, and then there's a little carpet that led into her room.
Was Mary in the room already?
Yes.
Mary was, and what was she doing?
She was looking at herself and brushing her hair.
In the mirror? And did she do that a lot?
Yes, she did.
So Mary was a vain girl, huh? Okay.
And your sister lit the carpet on fire, and then it caught on Mary's dress. And when she noticed, it was already up to her waist. And then it was all quiet. And then the winter closed the door, and she was gone. Well, she was screaming, and she went down.
And so what happened to the sister who set the fire?
She said that it blamed it on the dog.
And so what happens now if anyone goes into Mary's room and looks in the mirror? Haunted by who? And what do they call her now? All right. Thank you very much. The other stories we were telling were creative stories, or improvised stories, and I asked them all to sort of pitch me a play that they would write for a few characters. And there were a couple that really stuck out to me. Mateo was first. Why don't you bring your chair out, Mateo? Take it out this side. So what I learned about Mateo is, a little further down the stage. This is a very thoughtful, creative guy. He's a cello player. Mateo is a really terrific guy, and I really enjoyed working with him. And he had a great story that he pitched me. Why don't you tell us what the name of your play is? Candy Babies. All right. So tell us the story of the Candy Babies.
So, we watched three babies, and they were walking to a candy store.
And what were their names?
Baby, June, and Jack.
All right.
And they were walking to a candy store, and they asked the manager if they could have all the candy in the store. He said no. So then, when he said, "Can we have please trade in a lollipop for a quarter?"
So what kind of lollipop is that? Hypnosis lollipop. And what they tell the manager at that point? So what they do, so they're in the candy store now, what they do then? Oh, they ate all the candy. So we need some prosthetic makeup. Fast. All right. This kid's going to be a heartbreaker, let me tell you. And what I found in listening to his story as well, this kid's got the mind of a film director, as you'll see, as things just kind of jump around and around. So I don't actually know what he's going to tell you today. So why don't you tell us what your story's about first, and then you can tell. What's it called? Okay, so the waiter's on the same team as the spy. Okay, so what happened?
So once upon a time, there was a spy, and he always liked coffee. And he went to a store, and he met the manager. The manager took him to the back cooking area where there were cookies and french fries and coffee.
So this was a restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And then he said, I'm a secret agent too, but I know a guy that's not on the same team. So he went to the guy's secret headquarters and said,
New location, secret headquarters.
yeah,
Okay.
and said, give me all your money. The guy said, no. Why? Because I have a popper in my pocket.
A what?
Now I'm pretty using
Okay.
a
A
popper.
popper, okay.
And he lit the popper, and it exploded with gas, and it like smoked, so he couldn't see. The two secret agents went to the back and stole all of his money, but they left a couple $1 million for him to save to buy a house.
Like you do.
And then he bought a house.
New location, the house. Okay.
Yeah, and then there was this new secret agent, but he convinced him to be on the same team, and then they got back the money.
Okay. So I think what it might be next semester, if I have some of these same kids, is maybe turn these plays or these ideas into text and see if we can get that, see if we can rehearse that and get that performed. Although Asher's made it out to be more like a movie, so we have to film that. That's all for our presentation right now. And hopefully they'll be able to come back next semester, and I will too, and maybe we'll have some other kids in the acting program as well. So thank you so much for coming.